One thing you can't do to me these days is manipulate me. It's impossible to manipulate me these days because I'm just so like well aware of all the games. It'd be like, you could think you manipulating me or trying to get over on me. And the whole time I'm writing you off in my book, in my mental book, like you're not even worth a second chance. So stop out here trying to manipulate people into somebody you want them to be behind their back. Like, if you gonna do something or you want something from somebody, straight up ask for it. Stop trying to do things that cause people to think that you're playing in their face. Because a lot of people play in your face and then they pretend like it's you and not them when you bring up the shit. I remember one time I was at I was at work actually. I got transferred from one work to the next because I was a damn good work. Instead of them firing me, they transferred me because the boss didn't want me. She didn't like me for no reason now. But she didn't like me because I had a mind of my own and I didn't deal with people that wasn't worth dealing with. That's just me. If I'm at a job and I see a group of females talking about everybody else come in and giggle in their face and they walk off and they talk about them, that's not my group of people that I want to be around. So I make sure I don't be around those group of people, and it become a problem when I pick and choose who I want to hang with. I'm not hanging with you. You're not no good. If I walk away, you're going to do the same thing to me. But anyways, and this particular lady, she was talking about me, literally talking about me, and I walked in on her and three other girls. They was like, that new girl, she thinks she the shit. She just this, that, and the other. I don't like her. She need to go on. Plus, she don't communicate. I'm standing up there, standing beside the door, listening to them. And somebody, the reason why I know was, well, I was a new girl, but it was another new girl, but she wasn't there. And the reason why I know they was talking about me, because they was like, every time you look up, it's some new guys in the cafeteria or where she at talking to her. She be in all these guys' face, and I'm thinking to myself like, I don't be in no guy's face. These guys come to me. I don't run out and look for nobody. These guys come to me and just be like, hey, how you doing? I just want to come speak and introduce myself. You a new face around here, so I just want to introduce myself. And then they haul off and say, I'm in somebody's face. These people came up to me. I'm not rude. If somebody come up to me and say, hey, I'm such and such, I'm like, hey, how you doing? My name's Kosha and so forth. And that's just the way the cookie crumble for me. Anyways, they was talking about me. And then somebody was walking past me. I had called the supervisor. I called my supervisor, because how can I talk to you and you full of shit? So I called her supervisor and said, these people are constantly bothering me for no reason, because that was the third time that I was in a meeting in 3 days. They called me to me telling me I'm a problem because somebody said they get intimidated with working with me. I said, that's a them problem, not mine. And then she looked at me like, I was like, that's not my problem. That's their hobby for getting away with me for whatever reason. I don't know. I can't stop who I am to accommodate other people. I said, do the children love me? They was like, no doubt. It was two of them. No doubt they do. They run up to you. I don't know how you connect with all these children. That's when I was working at YMCA. And I was like, I don't know. They just attract to me. Like all the kids. I was working with second graders. I had preschool, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, and fifth grade students running to me in the morning when they see me. Hold on. Anyway, yeah. So all the kids are adapt to me, and that's what I asked them in the meeting. I said, don't. I'm here to take care of the children. I'm here to lead them, guide them, and support them. I said I don't have no problems with that. I shouldn't even be in this meeting. Y'all telling me somebody else don't like working with me because I feel they intimidated by me. I was like, that's not my issue. And then so we got out the meeting. I got called back in the meeting the very next day and said, uh, we need you to communicate with us. You don't. We noticed that you standoffish and you don't communicate with us or whatever the case might be. I was like, but I came here to work. I'm working. I'm doing my job. I don't have to communicate with you people. And I'm not being a problem. I'm not being a problem if that's what some of you think. I'm not being a problem in these situations. I just stay away from problems. And when you stay away from problems in this world, you become the problem. When you stay away, out the way, pushed out to the side, you become the problem in this world. So don't think I'm just out here just being, away because I feel like it. I'm not that type of person. I chill and kick it with anybody until I figure out that they not good to be chilled with or kick it with. So I don't go into a situation with my nose up in the air thinking that I'm better than nobody. No, I'm not that type of person. However, I do, like pay attention to what's going on around me. I do. I can't miss it. So I get out the way when it's not conducive to where I want to be. I get out the way strictly. So the third day, I was called into the office because another girl that they traded the girl that said she was intimidated with me by me. They traded her out with a new girl. They called me in the office and said, "We trading you out with this different girl. So this other girl gonna be your person." Cause I had 20 kids, so it was like 10 kids per person. So I needed another person on my team to like go outside and hang with the kids and stuff like that, like 10-1 ratio or whatever. And so they was like, if this girl says she got a problem with you, we know that you the problem. That's what they told me out their own mouth, y'all. And I was like, well, if she come in with a problem, that's gonna be her problem, not mine. Again, her problem, not mine. And I said 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a problem because it's already a problem, and all y'all sit in groups and talk about me already. So when she come in, she gonna be looking for a problem already when it comes to me. And sure enough, it was. So this particular day, it was Halloween. It was during this season. It was going Halloween time. I had made a way for I had got a lot of craft things for my students to do pumpkin hands. And I was like, I'm gonna find the easiest thing because these are second graders and they're gonna need all my assistance, all my help. So I helped them draw their hand on on sheet of paper or whatnot. And after that, we was gonna. Anyway, so I helped the children. We was gonna make some pumpkin hands, whatever. And I had already said this like earlier part of the week. It said I'm making my children some pumpkin hands this week. So she was listening to me. And let me tell y'all how evil people is, y'all. She listened to me all the way up until it was time for me to make pumpkin hands for my children. Because every day I came in there, these kids didn't do nothing different. They had the same old boring games. I made it so fun for them. I engaged with them. I acted with them. I showed them. So all these kids used to be like around me, literally, like standing around me, want my attention. So I had to give a lot of children my attention. And plus, I bought candy every day for them. Whomever I was gonna distribute out to my kids every time when their parents called them to go home. They was able to go in the basket and get them a candy of their liking. And other children starting to notice that I always had candy, so they always was like around me, or they'll see me and say, "Miss Kosha, if there's candy," because I told them if there's candy left after my children leave, whomever come first can have the rest. I was just like that, and they used to be like, "Is there any more candy, Miss Kosha?" And whatever, whatever. Anyways, these kids didn't do nothing, so I made a way for them. Like I was making it so fun for them, and they got extremely jealous of that. Like they got extremely jealous of me and the connection I had with children. But anyways, I said all that to say this. Somebody was standing beside me when I called the supervisor on the supervisor that was caught running her mouth about me. Like, who are you being professional to if you running your mouth with the in crowd? So I called because she had an issue. Hold on. Yeah. So anyway, she uprooted the kids while I was in the middle of doing their hand. She uprooted them and told them they finna do something different. Now, mind you, these kids sit in the same spot every day, ain't got nothing to do. So I decided to implement some things to make it fun for them because they at school all day, like from 6 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon. That's all day. And the only thing they want them to do is sit down, be quiet, shut up, sit down, be quiet. And I'm like, damn, this gotta be awful. Anyway, so I made a way. Anyway, she uprooted them or whatever. And after she did that, it pissed me off so bad because it's like, why are you trying to come in between what I got going on? You hate that bad that you come in between. So I had made a statement about these motherfuckers sitting around and talk about everybody. And then it's one girl gonna come beside me and say, Takosha, ain't nobody talk about you. Who you think somebody just sitting around thinking about you? I said, what you mean? I walked in on these people talking about me. I said, furthermore, you don't even matter. You don't know me. And then somebody else said, yeah, they was talking about how somebody else said that. And she was like, oh, my bad. My bad. I ain't hear them. Shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody asked you nothing. in the business.